I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell you my favorite joke, but I'm going to tell you a relatively shorter version of it. So a guy is lonely one day, and he decides what he needs to not be lonely is a pet. And he says, I need to go get a pet. And so he wakes up, and he's happy, because he knows he's going to go get a pet today.
Cheese moldy, bro.
And so he goes to his car, and he drives to the pet store. Now, when he gets to the pet store, he goes and talks to the man working at the pet store. And he says, hey, I'm lonely. I need a pet. But I don't want just a normal pet. I don't want just like, everybody's got a dog. Everybody's got a cat. I want something a little different. And the pet store owner goes, all right, I got something for you. Come to the back. Let me show you something. So he takes him to the back of the pet store. And he says, right here, I've got a chicken. And the guy says, a chicken? He's like, yeah, it's a chicken. It's different. Not a lot of people have chickens for pets. It's pretty smart. It'll eat bugs in your house for you. It'll wake you up in the morning and maybe even give you some eggs. So the man thinks about it for a little bit and he goes, nah, I don't see myself as having a chicken as a pet. The pet store owner says, okay, no chicken. Well, I've got something different. And he takes him to another part of the pet store and he shows him a iguana. And the iguana's in this really cool terrarium, has a heat lamp and a heat rock and everything. He says, what about this iguana? He's like, that's pretty cool. It even comes with a leash. You can actually walk this iguana. The man says, I don't know. I don't see myself as having a lizard for a pet. I think I'm going to have to pass on this. So the pet store owner shows him several other different exotic pets. Shows him a tarantula, like you talked about earlier, Mikey. Shows him all these things he doesn't want it. And finally, the pet store owner is getting kind of frustrated. And he shows him, he's like, well, I've got one more pet I can show you. He takes him all the way in the back, and he shows him a millipede. And the guy says, a millipede? Why would I want that? It's just a big bug. And he says, no. This millipede is special. This millipede can do anything you ask. He says, millipede. He says, sweep the floor. And the millipede grabs a broom and starts sweeping the floor. The pet store owner says, millipede, go clean the bathroom. The millipede goes in there and cleans the bathroom. The guy says, this is amazing. This has got to be like the smartest millipede, the smartest pet I've ever seen in my life. He's like, you sure you're willing to let this go? Pet store owner says, yeah, I'll let it go. So the man says, all right, I'll take my millipede then. So the man takes the millipede, gets a leash, walks it home. He's so proud. He's so happy. He loves this millipede. They get home. They watch TV together. They make dinner together. They eat. And the millipede is just doing everything the man asked. Instantly, the man and the millipede are best friends. They both put on their pajamas, climb into bed that night, go to sleep, and the man goes to bed with a smile on his face because he's not lonely anymore because he's got a new best friend and this millipede. So they wake up the next morning and they both wake up and they go to the kitchen and they go to make coffee and the man realizes that they're out of cream. So he goes, oh man, I really don't feel like going out to the store. And then he remembers, wait, the millipede can go. So he says, hey millipede, can you go to the store and get me some creamer for my coffee? And the millipede says, all right. Walks out the front door and shuts it. The man waits there, and he is just happy as can be. He's not lonely. He has the coolest pet anyone's ever heard of, and he doesn't have to go to the store. The millipede will bring the milk to him. This is amazing. It's a best friend, a helper, and a pet all in one. So time goes by. It's been an hour. The millipede's not back, and the man thinks, I don't know what's taking so long. But the millipede probably is just getting the right type of milk. You know, he's getting the best cream there. 2 hours go by. Still not back. 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. And the millipede still hasn't returned. And the man says, I can't believe I waited this long. I have to go check on him. He could be hurt. He could be lost. Something could happen to him. The man gets dressed. He goes to the front door because he's got to go find his millipede. He swings open the front door and there's the millipede. Sitting on the front porch, still putting on his shoes. That is the short version, Cornet. I've told that joke for an hour before. Dude, not a single person laughs? Come on, man. That's great storytelling. Yes, I'm done, Allison.
I actually won't lie. That is actually pretty good.
I'm done, Allison. Let's hear your joke. Everyone's a critic.
Everyone be a thug man.
Thank you, Cornet. Thank you. Yeah. Unknown Moroccan says it will take that. Yes, that's much better, Cornet. Thank you. I can't see your face. Lie to me. It's easy. Just type it. You know, you all laugh at me, not at my joke. You're gonna tell that to somebody. You will. And the best thing about that joke is you can make that joke last as long as you want. Allison says that's the longest joke she's ever heard. Well, now I'm memorable, and you'll remember that time that you watched Scissor TV on YouTube, and he told the longest, most boring joke you've ever heard. That's what I'm here for. Mediocre racing and even worse comedy. Oh, all right. Hey, like I said, chat, I still asked, where's your jokes? Let's hear something better.